Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Paradoxic, and welcome back to The Walking Dead. This time on to episode 21 of season 10. Last time we had a pretty self-contained episode following the further captured adventures of Princess and the crew under the captivity of the Commonwealth, and we got a brief glimpse, a brief enough glimpse. But I think the majority of the focus, the majority of the focus of the episode was on Princess and her mental state, especially following the captivity, being locked up in a train carriage through the rest of the night and into a good portion of the day wasn't exactly helpful. So she started hallucinating. Like pretty much most of the activities we saw from her were hallucinations, like her imagining there was a gap in the wall that she could talk to Yumiko through, and that there was a little gap, like a giant climbable hole in the side of the carriage that she could go out to talk to Eugene through, and then finally Ezekiel actually opening up one of the hatches in her carriage and actually jumping down and stuff too. So I think that episode kind of showed us what her mental state is like, both during that captivity and also overall, like her suffering from like ADHD and anxiety and depression and PTSD and all these different things that led to this, and her thinking that her thinking that she was able to talk to Yumiko kind of led her to kind of narrating her own backstory and kind of telling us where some of these traumas took place, and like the history of abuse that she suffered in her family, and then the outbreak and how things actually went down. So that was it was a very cool look. It was a very very cool a look at like who she was and who she's become now, like being somewhat self-dependent but also kind of struggling with all these things, and also like living in a city with nothing but walkers for like years has just not helped her in any way. But luckily, like despite not knowing the group for that long, like by the end of it, she did still kind of she had an opportunity to escape. She had an opportunity to escape, but she still pulled herself back in for the group and actually decided, no, you know what? If anything's gonna happen to me, it's gonna happen to me with the group, and decided to face the consequences with them. So that was fun. That was very very fun. So we had that. We had a bit of the Commonwealth. They kind of tried to interrogate her, and she didn't really give them anything. She didn't give them anything. She refused to answer any of their questions until she was able to see Yumiko, because like the last like surefire thing that she knew was that Yumiko was hit in the face with a gun, which likely resulted in a concussion. So she wanted to see her, make sure she was okay before she said anything. But then they weren't willing to cooperate and stuff, so they locked her back up again. And then by the end of it, she actually decided to give them the information that she knew. And then they revealed that everyone else had been masked up and rounded up and everything, and that she was next. So yeah, I mean, looking back, I think they did still have their guns at the rate, their guns were drawn, but they weren't aimed at their heads or anything. So I think I'm still banking on the conclusion that, I mean, because like going in, I don't think opening up the new season straight with like an execution is going to be. I mean, I say that, but then season 7, we all remember season 7, how that went down. But at the same time, I don't think opening up another season with an execution is how the writers want it, and especially the final season too. I mean, sure, the final season would, encourage them to actually get rid of a few characters in the name of saying goodbye, but still, like, I'm banking on the kind of conclusion that that they were actually like masking them up and covering them up to actually get ready to transport them to the city, but hooding them up so that so that they wouldn't know where they were going, and stuff like that. So a little bit of a glimpse at the Commonwealth and some further development and history for Princess and Paula Lazaro. Paula, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Paula. I keep getting her first name mixed up. Like whether it's I think Paolo is the masculine version. Paula is the feminine version. So yeah, Paula Lazaro played Princess to perfection. She's an incredible actress, so I cannot wait to see what more we get from her into season 11, seeing how she develops and how she gets along with the rest of the group into the rest of the season. So very much looking forward to that. But yeah, that is pretty much all I've picked up from the last one. Again, it was a very very self-contained episode, even though it was extensive in the exploration of who Princess is and what she's been through and where she is now and how far she's come. So yeah, so she went back and saved her friends. She went back and actually decided to actually suffer any consequences with her friends too. So she is loyal even to people that she has. I mean, and again, like I mean, she's known them for a week, but then compare that to the years she's been alone. I think even she would want to kind of like prolong that kind of bond no matter where it takes them. So I guess we'll see. But that was last episode, Princess and the Commonwealth. That was it. So on to episode 21. So yeah, and I think again, I keep forgetting to look up how many of these bonus episodes are actually, because I think it's like, it's not a huge number. It's not like, I think it like they are literally bonus episodes to kind of provide a bit more clarity and depth going into season 11. So it's not really a whole lot, but I think it's like a good handful, if not more than just a handful. So, you know, either way, I mean, more Walking Dead is something I will never complain for. That's a gift any day of the week. So yeah, on to episode 21 then. So yeah, so this reaction will just be highlights, as always. So if you guys do want to catch the full length reaction, the full unedited version of the reaction, that one will be over on Patreon, so you can go catch that over there. It will be just as much fun. But yeah, on to episode 21 of The Walking Dead, season 10. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get Carol this episode then? We got Daryl last time, are we gonna get Carol this episode? That would be cool. That would be fun, seeing what Carol got up to. Well, he was reminiscing. Oh yeah, give dog some water. Who's a good boy? Yeah, give dog some water. Do dogs get thirstier than humans, or do they get like thirsty quicker than humans do? Because like they run like so much. Yeah, especially if they're in hotter climates too. Then they need that water. Oh, splitting up like Fast and Furious, going down separate forks.
Good luck to you too.
Oh, is Dog going with her? Oh, Dog's going with her.
Nice.
Oh, who does Daryl get then? If Dog leaves with Carol, who does Daryl get? Oh. Yeah, I mean, if this is a Carol-centric episode, then, you know, Dog would be a bonus. Dog would definitely be a bonus. Oh no, maybe we still get Daryl. Maybe we get Daryl without the dog. Oh. No, okay, we get both. Maybe we get both. I'm wrong on all fronts. We get Daryl and Carol. And Dog. Dog is still definitely the bonus. Dog is the bonus, but we get Carol and Daryl.
Oh, smells like Daryl.
Oh, well then Dog should fit right in. Yeah. Oh, he gets a bowl full of water. Yes. Dog deserves all the bowls of water in the world. All of them. Every last one.
Doesn't fix anything.
Oh, give him all the scritches. Give him the scritches. Yeah, you give him belly rubs. Belly rubs, scritches, everything. Everything. Yes. Oh. I don't know what's more heartwarming in an apocalypse than a dog.
On the North Gate
Jerry!
Please work out. I would
Jerry's more heartwarming. Jerry's more heartwarming. You know what? Jerry and Dog. That's the combination we need. Jerry and Dog. Yeah, an episode with just them two.
Yeah, I forgot. The solar panels are all messed up, so whispers probably. So no juice.
No electricity.
And we had to throw out a bunch of grain.
Jeez, is there anything left from the shit they did?
What are you gonna make?
I don't know. Maybe some soup.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah.
That always seems to be possible. Bit of salt. Oh, she's using those same ingredients, like bit of salt, bit of this, bit of that, bit of onion. Oh. Oh no, Dog. Dog, what's happening? Who's hurting Dog? Dog's hurting the furniture. Oh, oh no, oh no.
Back off. You take it easy.
Just calm down a bit, Dog. Come on, buddy, calm down a bit. I mean, keeping him locked up in a room probably isn't helping a lot.
Dog,
Oh, is he? Oh no! Oh, the soup! Oh, the soup!
bad dog, go. No, this is serious. We need that food. Go.
Oh, he knocked over the soup.
Go.
If he wasn't so cute, it would be easier to be mad at him.
Just need a couple more ingredients. Gonna
Yes.
go see what I can rustle up out there.
You rustle up some stones too.
Oh God, Jerry. No. Oh, there's a few of them. There's a few of them. Oh, that okay. Wow.
Where do you think you're going?
Trying to escape death beyond death? I don't think so. Can this help with the bike? Are the parts similar enough? I guess he doesn't need everything. Literally just the cables, and those are short enough. They will try and pull some shit. Oh no, that's how he's gonna do it. That's how he's gonna do it. Oh no. Oh wait. Yeah, a walker's gonna listen to you, Daryl. A walker's really gonna listen to you. Okay, there we go. Get what you need and crawl out. Jesus. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so not turning it on, but still trying to kill him with the car. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Sure you're okay?
Oh yeah, back to it.
She's next to dead inside, isn't she? Did the trap catch anything? Did that little furry arsehole come out? Didn't even catch anything. It's still wide open. Oh, he doesn't have his knife, does he? He gave it to Carol. He doesn't have his knife. He gave it to Carol. He gave it to Carol. Yep. Well, I mean, do you really only have one knife? Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, that's bigger, but still, it should do the job. I feel like in this world, like, pocket knives and Swiss Army knives, like, those would be on a real shortage. I don't know why. I feel like weapon knives would be easier to come across, but actual tool knives, everyone will be grabbing those. Yeah. Because like, those are pretty much multi-purpose. You can just also use them to kill people, but actual weapon knives, people will be like, nah. I can come across those any day of the week. Yeah, like I said, multi-purpose. Yeah. Imagine if he just blows up as she walks away. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's trapped under a tree. It's trapped under a tree, yeah. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, my God. The most inconvenient branch. The most inconvenient branch. There we go. There we go. You didn't get bitten, did you? You didn't get bites? I can't stand a Dow Dixon with bites. Ah, pocket knife. There we go. Well, I think that's like a butterfly knife, isn't it? A butterfly knife? Yeah. Still, it's smaller than his giant Bowie knife. So the walkers with camouflage and army gear are the ones you gotta look out for. They will have the most supplies and stuff on them. Yeah. Yeah. It's like hitting 1,000 XP, getting 1,000 XP in a video game. You just kill like the mid-level bosses and you just get tons of loot. Oh, he's drooling. Oh, he's drooling. Oh, 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 he's shaking. He's shaking. Okay, protect the soup. Protect the soup. Protect that soup. But also catch the rat. Oh, jeez, why would you pick it up? If it was in there, why would you pick it up? Oh, dog doesn't know whether to do it or not. Oh, 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 oh god, it's so big. It's so big. Oh, the music. The music is the best. The music is the greatest. You just literally plug up that hole. Plug up that hole.
You two friends now? It's because I yelled at you earlier?
Probably, yeah. Probably. Oh, probably. Oh, and he's sharing the bed. He's sharing the bed.
That's bold.
Yeah, you couldn't fight him even if you wanted to. No, you couldn't fight him.
You miss him, don't you?
Yeah, he misses his main, his primary human. Yeah, just going at that wall. Just going at the wall. This is gonna wake people up, right? This is gonna wake people up. All of this for one rat. All of this for one rat. Jerry! What a smiley face to see in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, there will be questions.
It's fine, I'm fixing it. What's up?
Yeah.
Can't you just let people like me suffer in peace?
No.
Yeah, caring. It's a real problem.
It was a bad day.
You went toe to toe with a wall.
Now why the wall under is all busted up.
Yeah, she went toe to toe with a wall.
Guess
Yeah.
so.
Friend is someone who thinks you're perfect, even if everyone else thinks you're broken. I just noticed that Daryl didn't come back with you. 2 + 2 = Eureka, you know.
That's a good one. 2 + 2 = Eureka.
What would you say?
He wouldn't say anything, just a hug. Yeah, physical affection, just a hug. That's all you need. And that, yeah, that little furry bastard finally gets away.
That
Yeah, all it took was literally opening the giant door. Yeah, poor wall, poor wall. Took punches and stabs
Come on,
and everything, you know.
it's almost ready.
Just all it took was Jerry opening the door. Jerry is the solution. That's the answer. Jerry is the solution. Oh, he's back with Daryl. He's back with his primary human. Mwah.
What the hell happened to you?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. How was he? Was he good?
Perfect. Perfect.
What?
Literally the most well-behaved creature in Alexandria.
Hungry? I made some soup for everyone.
Soon, in time, they will reconcile, and things will be better. Soon. So yeah, I mean, I didn't really have a whole lot written for this. I really have like half a page of notes at most, and that's including my kind of pre-episode speculation stuff. I really didn't. I jotted down like a couple of notes here and there, but it's really still like half an empty page. I feel like I almost feel like I wasted a page just on this episode, but this definitely wasn't like that eventful an episode. I think I enjoyed it nonetheless. Like it wasn't a noteworthy episode in the sense of actually being analytical. It wasn't. It was by no means kind of story heavy, character heavy. Perhaps that would be the closest we could get. But it was still just like an analysis on these two characters being being by themselves and trying to do stuff without each other and stuff like that. So it was fun in that sense, but and by that sense it was like a kind of like more of like a dual character heavy episode, more of a dual character driven episode. So that was fun. But in terms of story, there really wasn't a whole lot to it. And I think it definitely kind of picked up off the end of Daryl's episode. It definitely picked up off the end of the Find Me episode of Daryl and Leah. So it picked up off from there and just kind of showed how especially like with the way that episode ended, it just kind of picked up of just kind of followed on from where Daryl and Carol would be individually and mentally and stuff like that. So that was fun. So yeah, we had Carol going back to Alexandria with Dog. Carol got Dog, and that was very fun. Carol and Dog. I can't really remember if it's actually a combination we've seen much of. If it's a combination we've actually seen a whole lot. I mean, most of the time when we see Carol with Dog, like it is, with Daryl, there's like Daryl is coming to visit her, and then Dog is coming with him, and then she sees him. But like an episode like an environment alone just with Carol and Dog is not something we've actually seen before, so that was very fun. They get along about as well as you'd expect. It definitely seems like it definitely seems like Daryl is pretty much like he still kind of has some sense of like control in a very in still like a very much positive way. Like he makes sure that Dog is well behaved, and he makes sure that Dog doesn't go anywhere he's not supposed to and stuff like that. But it definitely seems like that Daryl is how the dad is with kids, and then Carol is how the mother is with kids. Like Dog causing a mess in the bedroom, ripping up all the furniture and knocking over the lamp and everything, and even knocking over the soup and stuff. And then Carol just immediately goes into mom mode and sends him to his room and locks him in there and stuff like that. So it definitely seems like that. Like it's that kind of mother and son, mother and dog relationship right there. So that was fun to see. And she still loves him. She still loves him and adores him and cherishes him because of his connection with Daryl. And even when they were trying to go to sleep, it's just both of them missing Daryl, both of them like Dog as well, like missing his primary human. So he was definitely excited to actually spend the night with Carol and everything, but he still kind of missed Daryl. He still kind of had his scent on him, and he couldn't really detect him nearby. So that was that. And then Carol sensed that, and then she felt certain ways about that. So that was that. So yeah. So seeing that relationship between them was cool. But yeah, and then she went back to Alexandria. She went back to Alexandria to try and make amends. To make amends on a smaller scale. She wanted to fix something in the wake of the Whisperer's destruction of Alexandria. She wanted to actually try and fix something. Wanted to try and help. And we didn't really see many of the others. I think Jerry. We saw Jerry. Jerry came back. Jerry. He's a giant ball of sunshine. He's the human embodiment of positivity and sunshine. And happy days and all that stuff. So anytime we see Jerry is just a gift from the writers and from the actor who plays him. I know his name. Starts with a C. I'm pretty sure Cooper Andrews. Yeah, Cooper Andrews. Yeah, because I've seen him in Shazam as well. He was in the first Shazam. He was the dad in Shazam. He was tremendous in that. So like anytime we get Jerry Cooper Andrews, I've seen the video he did of the Walking Dead cast reacting to reactors reacting to Walking Dead and everything. So he was super duper fun in that. So Jerry is just he's around. He's definitely doing his part. He's very much a helper and a fighter. He's in any kind of role he can get his hands on and do to make people feel safer. He's that kind of guy. So Jerry was around and he was there to kind of console Carol, and he still kind of even in Ezekiel's absence, he still works to carry on his teachings and his sayings and his kind of mentality of stay strong, stay positive, better days are on the horizon, and all that jazz. So seeing here, so him being there to actually care, I think in this instance Jerry being Jerry, he was definitely the best one to have around Carol most of the time. But he did mention that the Maggie and her people had actually been camping out where Michonne used to live, so they were around. They were definitely around. So I look forward to seeing. I look forward to seeing, because I think we met two of them in the first return episode, but then by the end of it, when they got back to Alexandria, we actually saw that there were actually like 2 or 3 more people there that came up with Kelly and everything. So I look forward to exploring more of those people come the new season. So that'll be fun. But yeah, Carol and Dog, that was fun. And she tried to make soup. She tried to make soup, and then in an effort to chase the rat, Dog knocked over the slow cooker with the soup and wasted all those onions and mushrooms and everything else. And she actually was still trying to cook with the ingredients that she described in that stone soup story. So that was that. But yeah, oh my god, the rat. All that effort for one rat. Just all that hunting, the wasted soup, the rat trap, which I don't know why she picked up the trap if she even if she she did suspect that the rat was in there. She picked up the box and the rat jumped out, and then she herself started to chase. And the dog was drooling. Dog was hungry and he was probably thirsty. He was drooling. He just couldn't wait to eat some soup. And then as soon as the rat came out, his ass was just shaking. He was just shaking in place, being like, "Wait, do I catch it or do I not?" Because like last time I caught it, I knocked over the soup and she pissed at me and locked me away. So I don't know what to do here. And then. And yeah, and even her, even after it escapes back into the woods, she's just like, "Oh, well, are you two friends now, or is it because I yelled at you?" And then he's like, "I mean, didn't exactly feel good when you yelled at me. It kind of made me feel sad." And then, Dog is just dog. Dog is dog. Dog is dog. It's kind of like the Grogu. Kind of makes me feel like he's the Grogu of the series. He's the I mean, either him or Herschel Jr. But Baby Herschel, well, not Baby Herschel, but like Herschel Jr. Either him or Herschel Jr. are the Grogus of the of the story, or maybe he's like the R2, and then Herschel Jr. is the Grogu. Maybe, I don't know, but either way, Dog is a blessing. He's adorable and must be protected, just like Herschel Jr. And him and Herschel Jr. get along. I feel like Dog could very easily get along with kids. Like he's already adapted to like adult humans, and kids are albeit more energetic and more playful, but still I feel like as long as he's introduced to him and as long as they're actually safe and calm around him, then he could actually get along with them. And the kids love to play, so he could do fetch all day long. So that's the kind of content I need. The kids playing with Dog, the kids playing fetch and ball and giving him belly scritches and belly rubs and everything. Just showering Dog with affection. Again in a safe and calm way. But that's the kind of content I need. But yeah, Dog and Carol, they got along. They did not. She obviously, understandably, she could not help but give in to his sad puppy face. It's like a sad puppy face is anyone's ultimate weakness. You can't tell her if a dog looks at you with a closed mouth and wide open eyes and stuff. Then you can, in no good conscience, can you say no? Can you say no to that face? She even had to let him into the bed, and he jumped on, asserted his kind of cooperative dominance over the bedroom. Oh, Dog is amazing. Dog is wonderful. He's wonderful. And then by the end of it, Daryl returned and he had his primary human back and he was jumping into his arms again. So it was all good. It was all good. And then we had Daryl. We had Daryl doing his scavenging, and I enjoyed those sequences a lot too. Like them, like just that kind of silent kind of. Like those those kind of scavenging sequences that just show them kind of somewhat at peace with nature, minus the walkers around them growling and hunting for brains and everything. And like Daryl and Carol got those sequences where they were trying to do where they were trying to scavenge for stuff, be it tools or resources or food or ingredients or whatever. Like they both got the sequences, and then all of a sudden they hear growling around them, and they finally have to actually take on a herd of walkers. I mean, only Carol did. Carol literally saw a herd of walkers on her 12 and her 6. I believe that's how the clock direction thing works. in front of her and behind her, basically, and she still is like, oh, you think I can't take you by myself? And then she just pulled out the knife and just slashing, dicing, slicing, and took them all out. And then even her return back to Alexandria, being like, yeah, I'm fine, the food's coming along great, I'm gonna be fine, I'm great. But Jerry is consistently worried. Jerry is consistently worried about her, as he would be, and as he should be as her friend. He is consistently worried, and he helps out. But no, Daryl was on his bike, and then his bike ran out of fuel, and then he found out that the cable thing was damaged, so he had to go around looking for it. So his sequences were cool. Like I think easily my favorite part was him just coming across like 2-3 different military walkers and finding that like they still had pouches full of supplies like bullets and rations, and like even one of them had like I'm pretty sure like one of them had like a butterfly knife. It looked like an actual Swiss knife, but then it had like those like 2 angle thing like handles instead of the one with the different tools that come out. And even Carol actually fully utilizing the actual Swiss Army knife that she took off from Darren and never gave back, and then her using that to build the solar panel. So he had to improvise with a giant Bowie knife, but then he found the butterfly knife. So I mean, the butterfly knife would like that blade would still be smaller, and he could actually do some cool hand tricks with it and stuff. So. And I think Daryl with a butterfly knife. I don't know if we've ever actually gotten that before. I think he's had a bunch of cool knives over the course of the show. Like his primary weapon has always been the crossbow, but then he's actually, he's used guns too over time. But I think he always prefers like silent and deadly kind of stuff, like silenced pistols maybe, and like crossbows and knives. Like up close, he is deadly too. So yeah, the scene with the butterfly knife was cool, and then he even got the free upgraded like loot from the military with the bullets, and I'm pretty sure he got like little boxes of like ammo and stuff, and then different like food ration packets too. So yeah, finding like military like finding soldiers or just military personnel with like if you find one with a camo jacket on and they've got pouches, then that is just guaranteed loot right there. Anyone who worked for the military and now has joined the Horde is just full of loot, and you take out the others and leave him for last and take him out. It's just like that's just payoff. That's the definition of payoff. So that was cool to see. And then he got like an injured leg too. I think the sequence with the car, that was very very stressful. I figured, right, in classic Walking Dead fashion, like just by the sheer power of coincidence and inconvenience, that maybe like the ignition would still be in the car, and maybe by some miracle the car would still have some ounce of power left, despite how old and dead it looked. And even with the walker inside, I figured like the walker would try and crawl across the dashboard, like trying to reach for him, and then the elbow would or like the arm or something would just like trip on the ignition, and then the car would actually start up and try and run Daryl over. But no, it's a lot less kind of like a lot less convenient. That would be convenient, coincidental. Like that would be a coincidence, but I think it would also be a bit far fetched. But no, it's just like the sheer power of simpler coincidence with the walker like climbing back into the back passenger seat, and then the weight of the car just shifting and crushing Daryl's leg and everything. So yeah, and even him being like, "Hey, stop moving! I'm trying to steal some cables from the car here." Like, yeah, sure, go ahead. The walker will just postpone its hunger and its attraction to fresh living human meat just so you can get some cables and stuff. So that was fun. So Carol's stuff was a lot more chaotic. Carol's sequences with Dog and with the rat in the kitchen and everything, that was a lot more chaotic. Especially her going to war with the wall, just her like getting the knife and stabbing it first, and then getting a bigger knife and stabbing it even more, and then just resorting to pulling down the rack and then just punching holes in it and pulling out the stuff. I mean, like the way that whole scene was going, I thought, okay, this can go either like one of two ways. Either she still ends up not finding the rat, or she just finds like a wall full of rats, and then they all just kind of come through like an onslaught. But no, she just ends up kind of falling to her feet after one last punch and just still doesn't get the wall. And yeah, the ultimate trick to get rid of the rat is just not to create more holes in the wall for it to climb through. Just literally open the door, show it the outside world, and it will go through. So Jerry comes in again. Jerry is the MVP. He comes in again and he provides the rat with an even bigger kind of scale of freedom, and it takes it. So yeah, but yeah, Carol's parts were, undeniably far more chaotic. But Daryl's one, I think Daryl's ones definitely kind of showed off his kind of individual survivals. Because like when it's just him, he has no one else and nothing else to worry about. He survives like a little somewhat easier, and he definitely gave him a chance to show off his resourcefulness. Like, if he like no longer having his pocket knife definitely didn't stop him. He just kind of went ahead and looked for other ways, and he took down more walkers and found more resources within them, and he still found his way back home and everything. So he's resourceful. Daryl has been resourceful since day one, and this episode definitely kind of gave a hand in actually showing that, and actually showing how quick he is on his feet and how good he can be. So that was very, very fun. And yeah, I mean, in terms of character, I think we definitely see kind of Carol's kind of remorse, and especially, I mean, kind of like her remorse also mixed with Daryl's words still kind of lingering on her mind, and her feeling like, she is broken, and like Daryl being her friend, he was the friend that discovered it and found out last, and he lashed out. Well, not lashed out, but he snapped back and stuck to it as a result. And she just kind of insisted, don't apologize, it's fine, I know, like you're right. She like I am broken, I am reckless, I am responsible for all of this happens. So she's, I think going forward, I undoubtedly expect reconciliation between her and Daryl, because I think Daryl and Carol, like as much as they've been through, like one of their trademarks is always still coming back together and still finding ways to be back together and stuff. So I think that will definitely happen. But I think what she also might feel like, or what she will eventually figure out that she also needs to do is actually, kind of learn to be better than she was before, and to learn from her mistakes, and to actually not do as reckless stuff, and still kind of learn to deal with new enemies without putting her allies and her existing friends in danger and stuff like that, and to not escalate situations so much with her own emotional judgment. So it will be fun to see how they go forward with her, and especially with her spin-off coming too. It will definitely be interesting seeing how the show actually moves her forward in light of all these threats, and actually how the show moves her and Daryl forward together too. So yeah, her kind of mentality being explored in this episode is really, really fun, and her being on her own, she's desperately trying to fix things by starting off with simpler things like trying to fix up the solar panel, or trying to make food, or something like that. So actually keeping the community alive and keeping them actually well fed, and kind of making sure that they actually have resources to use on people. So starting off with simpler things, and I think going forward it's going to definitely be about how everyone actually kind of interacts and reacts to both the Commonwealth and the Reapers too. So yeah, it'll be fun. But yeah, that is pretty much all I've got from this. Again, didn't really feel like much of a noteworthy one. Definitely felt like more like an episode to be engrossed in and to enjoy as it went along, instead of actually trying to analyze and speculate on every little thing. So that I think these episodes are equally as fun, and arguably more fun than actually. I mean, not to say the other ones are any less fun, because you can still take stuff in as much as you're taking stuff down. But with this one, it seems like it's somewhat more funnier, and somewhat, again, like a bit more kind of enjoyably chaotic than other types of episodes. And these ones kind of show a bit of character without actually having to kind of shove in too much story, or allowing you to enjoy the characters as they are without actually having to use them to push the story forward and stuff. So yeah, this one was still fun. This was definitely still fun. So I definitely look forward to seeing more of Carol and Daryl in the future of this show, and then ultimately in their spin-offs, and hopefully Dog joins them. Hopefully Dog joins their spin-offs, and hopefully Dog survives. If Dog doesn't survive season 11, I will have words. I will definitely be having words. But yeah, that was pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys thought. As always, let me know what your thoughts are on the episode, and what you think will be happening going forward, and what you took from this and all that jazz. But yeah, that was The Walking Dead season 10, episode 21. So thank you guys, as always, so much for being here and for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then salt and burn that like button. Comment on what you thought of the episode and what you think is coming up next time on The Walking Dead. Once again, the full-length reaction for the episode will be over on Patreon, so you can go check that one over there. And yeah, that is it. So I will see you guys next time.